Regrettably, claims against estates are pretty rife these days, and quite often where a will gives the bulk of the estate to a charity or charities, the family believe it's sort of rich pickings. It's not uncommon for families to be estranged from each other, and quite often we help clients prepare a will leaving all their estate to a charity. On death, in each state, there are different categories for the type of people who can make a claim against an estate. Very broadly, if a parent dies in all states, a child will be able to make a claim, or if a spouse has been disinherited, but each state does have its own categories of people who can make claims. The documents you need to complete and retain are a statement outlining why you have not made provision for a particular person in your will. That can then be used on your death by the court as a means of weighing up any claim that is made. It may be that you've been estranged from a child for many years. The statement should also outline the contact that you've had with the charity of your choice. So, for example, if you had a long association with MS, you can make contact with them. They would be able to give you details of gifts that you have made over the years, which could then go into the statement, maybe annexed to it. And then you could then also ask MS to give you a regular update of gifts that you have made, so that there's a dossier showing that you've had a long association with the organisation on your death. If a claim is brought, the court will then be aware that you have made an informed decision about making your will in that way and not including an estranged family member. One of the most important things in preparing your will is to have it drafted professionally for you. Do not make a will at home by going to the post office and buying one of those forms. The reality is that in my practice, we often get a huge amount of work from documents that are made by people at home. They may think I've watched LA Law, I understand everything about wills. Well, they don't. And the problem is the will may need to be interpreted. The other point is that if you are more mature, there are studies, I think once people reach 70, that everyone will have cognitive decline. Someone said to me the other day that the human brain reaches maturity at 25, but then it declines thereafter. So if with an older person, it's important that if there could be a question as to their capacity, if they had, for example, early dementia or some cognitive impairment, that their will may be challenged after their death by a family member who may inherit the estate under an earlier will, or if there's no will, on intestacy where the government rules apply. So a professionally drawn will is money well invested in ensuring, as far as possible, that your wishes regarding the distribution of your estate to MS and other organisations are carried through.